Can you make money and do good, or do you have to choose one or the other? This is a question I struggled with as a young man, and today I'm going to share a little of my history and how I got answers to those questions. Hi, I'm Jim Dew. I take the billionaire family office structure and I make it available to entrepreneurs that don't have $400 million. In my lifetime, especially as a young man, I struggled with whether I wanted success and money and lifestyle, or I wanted to do good and make a difference in the world. Really, when I think about it, it comes from my history, the way I grew up. My parents grew up very poor. They were raised in the Great Depression. And my parents, their middle name was Frugal. I wanted to make my dad proud. I was the youngest of 3 boys. So for example, I wouldn't let my parents buy me tennis shoes when I was in high school. So I had shoes that the sides split out of them and my socks were sticking out. The other kids probably thought I was destitute. But it was really, I was just trying to make my dad proud to be frugal, because my dad was selfless financially. He died 2 years ago. He was 95 years old. And in his entire life, I can't remember a single instance when my dad bought anything for himself that was a splurge. So in my mind, I thought, you have to choose in life. You can either do good or you can make money, but you can't do both. So right out of college, I decided I'm going to be a public school math teacher, because that way I can do good and make a difference. As a school teacher, I loved the kids, but I hated the system. And one thing I hated about the system is I could look at the pay scale, and with a PhD and 40 years of experience, I could know down to the dollar what that school district was going to pay me. So I felt stuck in that little box. I thought, it doesn't matter how great a teacher I am or how many lives I'm changing, I'm still stuck in that little box. So I thought to myself, maybe I should look for something where I'm not stuck in a box, where I could make more money, have more success, and maybe support my family better than what I was doing as a teacher. I started work at a New York brokerage firm in their Phoenix office. And what I found 4 years later is I found myself in an argument with my manager. And I was arguing because the New York brokerage firm was pushing products and certain advice through the channel that I didn't think was good for clients. So I went home to my wife, Mimi, and I complained about the manager and the argument that we had, and I went on, I just vented. And after about 20 minutes, I stopped, I paused, and my wife looked at me and said, "Start your own company. That's your answer." I said, "Honey, I don't think you were listening." I said, "Banks, brokerage firms, and insurance companies." She said, "I didn't say it'd be easy, or I didn't say I knew how to do it, but that's your answer." So that's what we did. In 1999, we started our own fiduciary firm, and we decided to work with entrepreneurs because we realized we were entrepreneurs as well. Throughout our journey working with entrepreneurs, then I learned about what billionaires do. So billionaires create this thing called a family office. And that's where a billionaire will hire all the needed tax, legal, insurance, and investment professionals, all as full-time employees for that one billionaire and his or her family. So when I learned about this, I thought, boy, that's not just the best structure for a billionaire, it's the best structure for any entrepreneur. There's just one catch. You need about $400 million before you can build your own. So we thought to ourselves, we don't have $400 million. We would like that for ourselves, and it would be really great for entrepreneurs as well. So our mission today is to take those billionaire family office strategies and bring them to the entrepreneurs who don't have that much liquid net worth yet. What I noticed over and over is the more money an entrepreneur made, the more good they did. Over and over, I saw those examples. And I thought, could there be something to this? Could there be an answer to those questions I had for so many years in my life? The original question I was asking myself is, do I have to choose? Do I have to either make money or do good? And I realized you can do both. In fact, when you do both, they're multipliers. When you make more money, you can do more good. And when you do more good and you're a better person, your business thrives and you do better in that area as well. One reason I'm doing these videos is because I'm a teacher at heart. And this is a way for me to teach you through these videos so that you can do what I've done, make more money, do more good, and have a happy life. Thanks for watching. I hope my personal story will help you make more money and do more good. My goal for this channel is to take ultra high net worth strategies and package them in a way that you can use them and implement them now. Don't forget to subscribe. Check out my next video.